Hello and welcome to etcfo.com. My name is Amol Dethe and I'm in conversation with Amit Maheshwari. Amit is a direct tax code expert and he's a tax partner at consultancy firm AKM Global. Amit, welcome on the show.
Thanks, Amol.
We are, talking about a lot of revolution in the Indian taxation system. We did a lot of revolution on GST side. There is a lot of revolution that we are talking about the DTC side and the new revision and all. And also the government has been talking about the faceless assessments, the digital way of imposing tax, the digital way and virtual way of connecting with the taxpayers. What is your view here? Do you think that the faceless assessment of the taxpayer will really work, or how has been it working, because it has been operating at some places?
Yeah.
How is it, how do you say it's going on?
So the experience so far has not been bad. In fact, if you think about it, it's India started it at a very appropriate time, considering COVID has hit us. So our tax department was already attuned to doing assessments on online, and even taxpayers were doing that. So I think the timing was perfect. I have my views, which I'll tell later on why a faceless assessment has issues. But in terms of the from the government side, the effort and the intention is actually quite noble. They want to reduce the interface, obviously cutting down on corruption, bringing in more transparency, and
Right.
also doing it in a much more in a manner which actually leads to specialization. If you look at how faceless assessments is structured, you can actually have officers specializing in certain areas, which can actually lead to a lot of these high pitched assessment, which we call, they can probably go away, because you will really have officers which understand some key critical issues which are going on in the industry. So I think the intention is very noble. There are certain issues we found that uh, there was issues with infrastructure. Sometimes you had problems in uploading files which were heavy. You have certain areas where the networks were not good. So you will have those teething up troubles, but I feel they will be there whenever you will start off with such a large scale assessment online assessment program. So I think those are the kind of challenges which industry has been facing. But in all honesty, it's a good thing to do. But I think it works wonderfully well where you have less complex cases. Where you have complex cases, my view is it will only lead to litigation. Now, imagine a situation where you are required to explain a very complex set of facts to a tax officer, a complex structure, and just trying to explain that over an email, and not being able to see his body language, whether he has understood, not understood, whether you need to go an extra mile to make him understand. Because when we sit in a
Right.
closed room one-to-one discussion with the officer, we can understand whether he even knows this issue or not, and how much time we need to spend to just make him understand the basics, uh, because
Agree.
of the particular nuances of the industry. So that is one thing which I feel will lead to a lot of litigation, because uh, there is a provision in the faceless assessment, that you will get an opportunity to hear. But unfortunately, that opportunity for a personal hearing will come once you have been issued a show cause notice, or you are in the process of being issued that. Now, once a tax officer has already made up its mind, it is very difficult to actually tell him to go to other part. Let's say I am getting a tax adjustment of 100 cr. Now, if the assessing officer has
Right.
already made up this mind and then come ask me to come for a final opportunity, I think there's very limited what I can do to actually convince him otherwise. So that is something which I think would lead to a lot of litigation in complex cases. You should have an opportunity, and it should be actually up to the taxpayers that when can they avail it. But as I said, there are practical challenges. For lesser complex cases, it is working very well. You are seeing individual taxpayers, all the harassment which was happening has gone. They're sitting from home, they can reply to notices, get a very quick resolution. uh, One thing which they have also brought in is that you will now have uh, electronic appeals also. So you will have your appellate proceedings also electronically. Now that is something which again, because you go to the commissioner of income tax appeal just to take a relief. Now again, if it's all completely faceless and it's electronic, I don't think that I would be able to present my case properly, because I'm going there for a relief. And we need to remember that when you have a commissioner of income tax appeal stage, that officer can actually even increase your addition. So you just don't go for relief. So if he does not understand the case properly, you may be actually hit bad. Your 100 rupee of adjustment can become 200 also. So that is something which is very critical. So I think that for appeal especially, it's not a good idea. For faceless assessments, yes, for lesser complex cases, it actually solves a lot of problem. It is a very welcome thing. But I guess that this is here to stay, and we will have to see what would be the results, and then probably the government can relook at it. But for complex cases, we are having trouble explaining officers.
Thank you for those excellent insights, Amit. It was pleasure talking to you. In fact, it was meaningful listening to you. Thank you so much for sharing your tax thoughts, Amit. Thank you so much for talking to etcafo.com.